Yes, hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone watching on Gam Football Fans TV. Welcome back. It's the hashtag Know Your Gambian Footballers and hashtag Know Your Gambian Football. Yes, congratulations, first of all. No better place to start this whole thing today than congratulating Matar and the boys. They've done it in the finals once again. So we just want to say super congratulations to Matar and all the technical staffs and all the boys out there in Senegal representing the Gambian flag to the fullest. Thank you very much to all of you joining us once again. It's your usual show. As you know, we are here again. Today we have a big guest. Today we have Edrissa Sonko. Inshallah, will be joining us from UAE to talk about Gambian football. To all of you who are following us on Facebook. This week we haven't done any raffle, but yeah, we will definitely do a raffle. Inshallah next week. But for today, we are just going to stick with the football talk for Gambia. Thank you very much once again. Assalamu alaikum balbe konton na kotake on Gam Football Fans TV. Once again, come and nyame. Every Friday, kanali ejanne no ka rafulo kale hashtag Know Your Gambian Footballers and have hashtag Know Your Gambian Football and B on that it love Tembulu, mentam bitaka for congratulations to Matar and the under 20. Of course, they are on Matar the under 20 the Senegal, and the start wasn't good. Barry B there in the final, so it doesn't matter how bad you start. What matters is, yepareke labanko represent, and of course, anembo solio itandi mollale. Manuel and wat yen yep once again on Gam Football Fans TV every Friday so in Sobi. Hashtag Know Your Gambian Footballers and hashtag Know Your Gambian Football. They were congratulations to Matar and the boys. Dem nañ ci final bi léegi. Dorin bi ñaawoon na waaye alhamdulillah. Léegi fu mu nekk nii gaa ngi nii dugga nañ àgga nañ ci final bi. So ñu ngi xaar kan la ñoo face. Inshallah boobu tamit dina leer for na ëllëg. Waaye tey I'm very happy to tell you I have a big guest on our platform, Edrissa Sonko. It cannot get bigger than this because they've represented us. They have been working to make so so to have those people, I'm honored. I'm honored to have him on this platform. I'm so happy. He is on board. We are going to let all our team to say hello to all of you, and then we will go into the show. Welcome everybody. Welcome Edie is the guest. We're gonna have to say welcome to our guest first to say hello to our fans. Edie, before we start, I would just please ask you to have your phone on landscape, then we'll have a good picture of you. We are so honored to have you and excited.
Oh, okay, all right, let me just try.
That's it. It's all right if you don't have it, because I understand you are in Yominka, I'm a Jaranka. I will be giving you the lessons.
No
Yeah.
worries.
Okay.
I know you Jarankas. You
No,
know
we have to be there for you guys. You all know that.
you serious?
Yes, of course.
All right, I'll give that to you, no problem.
Okay, good. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Musa, imagine the other Nyominka is trying to come in, but I am not letting him in because he want to take this show. But yeah, thank you very much having you here, Idi. I am
Yeah.
so happy to have you on Gam Football Fans TV. I think we actually met one time in Birmingham, in Wolverhampton, when you was around Warsaw. But yeah, first of all, let me just let you to say hello to our viewers and everyone.
Can you come again? The network was so bad.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm just saying to say hello to our viewers, and of course to the whole Gambia.
All right, okay. I'm greeting everyone on the platform today, and I would say I'm so glad to be given this opportunity to have this little chat with you guys. And I want to greet everybody, all Gambians inside in the country, back in the country, and the ones outside the country as well. I'm saying hello, salam alaikum to everyone.
Thank you very much, Ibu. This is the ED. This is the hashtag Know Your Footballers and Know Your Gambian Football, and of course, people like you are absolutely very, very, very. You guys were Gambian football, and you still are Gambian football. So we are pleased to have you here. But I'll let my co-host Musa Faal and of course Sanna Yaffa to also say hello, and then we can go into the show. But for the benefit of our local listeners, I just want to tell you this. We will be going into the local languages too, because this is to benefit our Gambian followers. And we know we got fans who really appreciate this program and they will love it in both languages. All right, Musa.
Yes, assalamu alaikum everyone. Assalamu alaikum, big bro Idi. Tey moom kontaan nañ pour am la suñu platform bi, it's a pleasure to have you in our platform because xam nañ ne yow you have a lot of things to talk about when it comes to Gambian football from our league to the national team. But for today, tey moom lu ma def mooy I will give chance to Barrow and Sanna to ask more questions because I was lucky to watch him during his Nawetan days, even though I was a bit younger, but I watch him at a show, so I don't want to be biased. So I will allow Barrow and Sanna to take the program today. I will take a back seat. I will ask few questions, but the chunk of the program is going to Sanna and Barrow. So big bro, you welcome.
Thank you, Mos. My lolo mo. So ko defee war nga koo def, so ko defee war nga koo def because xam nga maa
And what? It is.
Wow.
Just before this show, I was with Paju Loco 5 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
I told him that we're gonna have Idi. He said, tell Idi about me. I said, yes, it's a promise, I will.
I need to call him.
So Sanna, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. ñu ngi nuyu ku nekk Gam Football Fan TV ñu nekk Idi Gambia and Idi diaspora di jiital nuyoo bi rek si broda Idi si nuñ la amee si plateforme bi tey I think bi ma waxee yow rek you were very quick to say hey we all Gambians and we all need to contribute our quota loolu rek doyoon na so we are all excited to have you to see our experience because yow kenn nga si ñoo xam ne fu ñoo waxtaanee Gambian football da nga war a teew because sa jaar si Gambian football bëri na so I mean ñu ngi laa dalal si programme bi and woon la ne from now on yow yaa ngi si Gam Football Fan TV family bi dinañ also try ñu follow sa progress inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Idi. Butuo Idi nsi bule na manika kamoy la alfa non konton demanding nga dun kacha nyin kono because nga fa nyame mbe kangol bele use la no nga nsi fa use no ja pour na lamoir lal. ila screen on nko ya tonno malam fa ya thinking on na trasi nano landscape dani baje lan na viewers all yalon na jara keba dol bije tonya ibuka screen oje back, so you need to help us. I'll give that to the Yomikas, so that's fine.
All right, no problem. Okay.
I think if you have it on the landscape, like a wider film quality,
like a wide,
it
goes the
wide,
other way around.
screen.
Okay, let me just see.
And the followers are really excited to have you here because I can see a lot of them, showing appreciation. Thank you, guys. It's Gambian football. This is what we want to do. We want to get our legends to come in and teach us, because we were young when we were here in Edrissa Sonko and the Jatos playing football. So to come and have them on this platform is a pleasure.
Lamin, before going further, I wanted to use this opportunity to say, in fact, but I think I was overexcited, to happy. But I think we owe congratulations to Mata coach and the whole under-20 team and in Dakar, because actually it was a very rough start. They started very badly, and then losing 5-1 against our bitter rivals in Senegal. That was very, very hard to swallow. And then against all odds, they went back, train hard, put some character in the players. They came back, bounced back. 1-1, and then pick it from there. And you can see, even though set on the first half, but you can see the team was growing. It was growing. Their confidence is growing up, and I think all credit goes back to the technical team. They delivered when they were doubted, and then I think these are Gambian local coaches that needs help, that needs motivation, and then using this platform, to acknowledge the work they did. It's great. I do chat with Matar before games, and he was optimistic that the team will deliver. And then the players selected.
I have
from this COVID. We from this COVID, it was very hard to get the players and to get the players in the right state of mind. But he did well. Look at the technical team he had. It's a typical Ghana technical team. George Loba, who is a Ghana great as well. And then, Yaya Mane, who are very, very good coaches in the country. And I think we need to acknowledge that, because I have said it at the beginning of this competition. And this under-20 team, the good thing with the under-20 team is it is purely Gambian. And it is something that we need to focus on, because that's where the future lies. In going forward, Margaret acknowledge, most of his teammates are following this so keenly. This is score, nobody Moture, follow Shobi. We will come after you one by one, because we wanted to share some experience with the Gambian fans. So don't worry, we will come after you one by one, inshallah.
Thank you very much. Idi, bii kay xanaa ñu dugg rek straight si waxtaan bi. We'll let you tell us a little bit about Idi, because people like myself, we love Gambian football since we were young. But of course, we've been hearing all we could hear. Not fortunate enough to see you guys on TVs that much. We could only hear the commentaries on the radio. Pade Moture, Edrissa Sonko, Jato, So from myself, I'm speaking on, like myself, we've been hearing a lot, but we haven't, got the opportunity to see you guys perform to a level that we would want to see you. Can you please tell us a little bit about Igbo, please? Born in SL, of course. I'm just going to tell them that you are in Yominka.
Just like you said, I'm a kid from Nyomi, born in SL and brought up in SL.
Yeah.
Played Newetan in SL Bara. And I was playing with Musa Faal's brother. He was a good friend of mine. He was a very good player as well. So we all grew up together. We started playing there. So from there, I started the common entrance. I went to St. Augustine's High School. So that's where I started playing in the school team. So and then eventually I started playing the Nevertown in Gambia as well, in SL as well, and I had some friends playing in Bakau who had their team in Wasulungkunda culture. So one of them was my cousin, and he wanted me to go and play with their team in Bakau. Then I was still playing in SL. Is the guy in my U team called Elephants Football Club, where Parjouf was our head coach. He was the one Musa Faal was talking about.
Right.
Yeah. So from there I went to play in Bakau one season in that Nevertown team culture, and that's where people started to know me a little bit. So then I was at St. Augustine High School, but I usually don't play in the school team. So eventually Sabali noticed that I was a very good player who can play in the school team, but I refused to play. But he threatened me one day. He called me in his office, said, "Now you're gonna play for the school, or you're gonna get suspended." So I said, "Okay, no problem." I decided to play. So from there, people start to know me, and I continued to play in the Nevertown in Bakau.
Good.
Eventually, that season, we went through to the final to play against Ablai Bojang's team, Ablai Bojang, Paring, Chalks, and Keba. We happened to play them in the final. So Obi Konate, the late Obi Konate, Gabi Sose, and Usain Njai, those people, those Nevertown finals and Nevertown venues were the places where they usually scout players for their teams.
Right.
Yeah, so Gabi was the first one who wanted me to play for his team in Masose. And I tell you what, Gabi, he then I was Form 2 going to Form 3 in St. Augustine High School, I think, if I'm right. He paid the whole of my school fees from Form 3 till Form 5, even my GC fee, just to play for Masose.
Wow.
and Obi Konate also was trying to snatch me.
Okay.
Through Sidi Kinte and how to call this guy Halasamba, because those were people who were so close to me. So, but eventually, I didn't play even both of them. I finally went to play for Biko. So I had to go and see Gabi and tell him, you know what, I want to play for my home team.
Good.
So he totally agreed. He said to me, okay, you know what, I think you've been loyal to me, because many of the people I did the same thing to, but they never came back to tell me that they don't want to play for me anymore. You are the only one who come and face me to tell me this. And Steve Biko is my second team, so it's no problem. You can go and play for them. So that's how I went to play for Biko.
Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That was a very good brief introduction of yourself. But this is a platform that we purposely put here for more of our Gambian followers to understand what we are saying. Just like I said from the beginning, we are going to shift it to the local languages for the benefit of those listeners too. Idi Yefango introducing the
I want to peg Idi. You know, I think he skipped one hurdle. Because that was when they were the best around Nyomi, they used to go to Senegal and they were unstoppable. So I think he should touch somewhere, you know, in Senegal. He played in Senegal, you know.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. You know, that's why it's good to have you here, because my memory is not very good, and facing you guys can be a little bit intimidating as well.
Oh no! This is home for you.
What Musa said actually was really right. We had a very, very good team in Esau and Barra.
Good.
We had a very good team. So We usually go to Senegal in that surrounding, from Kaolack to Toubacouta, to all those surrounding to go and play against them. You know, sometimes they usually even come to take us to go and play in the Neweta in Senegal for their Newtown games. You know, we had very, very talented players around those in Barra and SL. I can tell you, we can have some divisional teams coming from Nyomi those days.
Wow.
Because if you remember Constantine, he used to play for Hawks. He has organized us and make a very, very good team in Barra that was unstoppable. We went all over to Nyomi, to Farafenye area to play against them. We beat them all up.
Wow. Well, lucky for you, you guys haven't crossed the river to come to Jara, so that was very lucky for you guys. Anyway, this is a Gambian Football Fans TV. This is not we are not journalists. This is a fans platform. This is where we want to celebrate our players, past, present, and even the future ones. We want to do it on this platform because we never got the opportunity to have this when we were young. We did not know most of our footballers. We have to start learning. So what we missed, we want to try, for our, younger generation to have the opportunity. Because if we are not here, at least they can go, on the internet and search for some of these things. So you are here to teach us and tell us what we did not know. So that's that. Feel at home,
No problem.
Yeah, like I said, your career has gone so far. You've done so many international footballs. Outside the Gambia, you played for, of course, in the Gambia, Steve Biko, Real de Banjul, and like outside the Gambia, and is it Roda JC?
Roda JC,
yeah, and Skoda, and of course, Warsaw. When I was in Birmingham, I think that's where I got the opportunity to first meet you in my brother's house in Wolverhampton. I'm sure you would remember him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Lamin,
put us through.
Lamin, before going further with his international career, he ended up playing for Steve Biko, and I believe I think would be fair for me to go to the local language, and then
exactly. Yes.
Wana film joge even though nako lache a boy from Nyomi. How do you cope with the stressful boys of Bakau? Because I'm Bakau and Banjul, nga joge Nyomi, Jala Gay, Ngawara Dika boy towny, all the time they feel you know boy towny. How do you cope, try to integrate in between them? Lola Bugona Lache, why I know the boy because I'm not in Namla, I'm partying, I'm very far. So Lulu integrate in the because Namla, I'm in problem with it. Why? Because was your first team being a play divisional team, if I'm right. But I believe that Biko was not the only team being a player.
No, Sanna, gis nga nala wax leen gis nga xale li Baara ak xale li Esaw. Musa nañ la na la si wax dara ñun we never complex loolu. dañ dëgër booba we have a very strong brain and we have a very strong mind. loolu moom pour integrate anywhere.
I give it to you guys.
fuñ mun a dem rek okay.
Yeah.
We can find our way. Yeah, we can cope. Yeah. Loolu moom yàlla moo ñu ko may. xëy na is the fact ne si diggante biñ nekk ñu ngi diggante si city bi ak xam nga just at the edge of fu up living bi up river di starté xëy na loolu moo tax. why it was very, very easy for me to integrate in Biko because I knew them before. Hamon Nalen,
okay.
They were nice people. They were so Bakau. Why Bakau? They welcoming, bro. Especially if you can play football. They can do it. They can do with anyone. They mun support to the maximum.
Oh, please, I beg. I beg.
Yeah. Wa baka mom. Di nga wax ne guy mom, okay, gaaw nañu mer. Why? If they have your back, you are okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Right.
bima ñëwoon because it was very easy to integrate because dama play si newetaan bi. Foofu la mag ñu bari xamee ba pare xam nga am naa fa ay mbokk ay no, so it was very easy.
Wow. Okay. Idi, like we shifted to the in the local languages. So better at lobe mako ila bakele no. Ye fango introducing ya tubab kangotole meno mamoy ko wuluta esewle inata St. Augustine yela schooling ke woleto inata mako role soto football la karola because ye football no le ay samba atinna mo jamal men ye football men lafta football la ye mako ro jamal dila bari comme sana ye nyinin kamen ne tata play Steve Bikoe bari amrole la club foloti almost bari nunto na likobe no nyame Gambia anin saing altol badati kan tamo men ngalon kol kole atale yamra mum falindir leketa sante men yalon koy no en na liko mako ile o ama mako.
Anyway, I think the legal improvement kitaje just a little bit lem. That might be with this social media. You can have a chance. You game all day and see people playing. But falling on kitaje ama warabaki because those days bring the play. Those were the times people love football to the maximum.
Yeah.
All time we have very better players than today. Because those days the competition was so high. Competition on Waratale, we have very good players and we have a lot of players. More man tamo mansiano yalong sign more ikatama junale. So those days players or teams or sembo waratanum battle teams or they are bigger. We have a lot of players, a lot of competition. Competition will be is you have to be at the top of your ability. Put your no team of Ankonino. And those were the days me uncle more they were so interested to go and watch football. Those days Nico real Walidan stadium of Faal tep. Walidan because stadium of Faal tep. Don't have in a training ground because those days na training ground. Training ground of Faal tep mulkana juberola. When I moved to Real also it was the same thing. And I guess Hawks like training ground it was the same. And those days I mean teams were they were better off that. Teams all came from Marco no time but saying I can see teams all they struggle a lot because imam Marco those days the likes of Gabi Sose, the likes of Obi and the likes of Usain Njai and Biko you have Tonji, I understand that. So I think other teams they have a lot of finance in them and they could manage so a lot of things. But saying compared to now, teams all they struggle so much.
What ndafte nyen kala auto fangola le no nkumata Steve Biko tonyala mbenta fango dindi yare nko timo to moy bakele but all of the sudden no timo nata and they come for mako role soto no bakele muna relate tawol sifalla muna nam fota wol sifalla because naliko sa nita o sifalla la kotek ite amra mo facto solle ya tinna fall man wol man maintain no.
Yeah, because cost of living, things are getting so expensive, and income, my income sort of mill the team also, will mill the bull. They finance the team from their own pockets, and at some point, you cannot do that. The demand will be so high that you cannot do it, and more less sort of people, things are getting tighter nowadays.
Right.
The work more coming sort of know those days, and nowadays is different. And responsibilities for kalafa. You understand? So what be factors let me go we more batandino. Your team soul but and the be today because natural team soul ye fenne sort of to rely on. They can be able to finance themselves, but in more sort of lives of Hawks, doing everything on his own, from his own pocket. Natranung, okay, they sold players out and they invested the money. They have some, budget. Okay, but ning mo killing in the long run. You cannot maintain so what team will problem and then team will find a man support from anywhere.
Okay.
And that's something me and Uncle I've been talking about it on other platforms. Few interviews with platforms on regarding club soul national team there are strategies, but it has to come from the ministry and the government companies, because those days more long. But when I went out to play professional, so that's where I know how teams they cope. They tend to manage themselves. Yeah, so there has to be some aids coming from somewhere there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are very important points. Sanna, you comment. Sanna's finance.
That is very, very important to share sustainability, and I think Gambian football needs to really work on sustainability. For the likes of Gabi Sose, even Sidi Kinte, all these people were trying to dig from their pockets.
They did it all by themselves. Same thing that's
happening, but they are right now. Well, they're trying to restructure themselves and try to, teamwork at the business point of view, which is very important. But I think the government has a lot of things to put in place if you wanted football to move to that direction.
A lot.
In one way, doing it is sharing what you have, and I believe this message will be sent across to the people concerned. The minister is someone that follows the social media. He is young and dynamic, and we'll be expecting him to be speaking to be speaking to people like you, people like Badembo, people like Jato for their experience, Ibusila and others. Sifo Solis, and then the guy in Germany, Kemo. These are people the government needs to try to go that extra mile, speak with these people, ask them their opinions. It will help them to make decisions. Not necessarily meaning they will do what you said, but it's important to speak to people that live with these kind of things. And I think those people will be listening very well. The other thing that I wanted to come in is you talked about your career from Nyomi, the teams you played, and what do you think about the structures. How did you come into the national team?
From being started to play Nevetano, so after opportunity to join Biko, so I joined Biko. So I started playing. I play week in, week out. So on the Alain Makwele, so bring that because I had established myself. I'm from established and so I play week in, week out. So from there I started performing, scoring goals, giving assists. So and people start to notice me. So one day like a selection of Gambia, Gambia player against if I could remember, was Congo, I think. So another selection, okay. Those days, you can selection, okay, radio, Yeah. So Kojo, Sanna Benunje as the head coach. So they pick players in the league, and Yasamba radio so can more talk Monday, and they will send some letters to your club as well.
Wow. I think one time Vanana Radio Gambia La Moile, I had
Yeah.
the names old folk,
The names of the can select
can play. That's right.
national team. Yeah.
Yeah. Football.
So
That in Andula Jungle to Gambia.
no, yeah, things are getting there gradually, Things are getting there gradually, but we still need to do some bits and pieces, because the whole surrounding, this Mauritanian 12 million. Those days you could say, okay, Senegal lebenyato, but all this Ivory Coast, Guinea Conakry, Guinea Bissau, the likes of Mauritania, we were ahead of those people, and the world follow being in an for yentol dang,
Yeah.
So where I and go, so some things Nyandami put that into place. It's not that much. Yeah, it's not that much. Just some bits and pieces. Put them together. Can just get there. So from you can see what's happening in Dakar, in Senegal, in chess.
Yeah.
Go side and Gambia. We have a bright future ahead. But there are some things now than later. New one Ming happened than because the time we had a lot of talent. We have a lot of prospects. More we are looking forward to national team I evolved to be bigger those days. But due to those things, so we had a setback. And these kids, the way I see these kids playing now, is really is on another level.
Absolutely.
They have all chance. Don't let me sacrifice. These people with just one step, they are just one step away from achieving everything. And that has to mean everything to every Gambian to make sure that these kids, they achieve it. It's now or never. The opportunity is finished.
Absolutely. Katuwa denkilla janne no barinte jama fanan ku jamal be kol konon kam membe for because okay alhamdulillah fanan opportunity soto lem fintita. I love football bari ntol alaman nan tol fenke bake ntol ka jibe le non ka admire. Bari facility Gambia. Kaberingal tol na time for side.
Those are exactly the things I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Those are the bits and pieces we have to put together.
Nteka menu jijang nka ta pagol to janne nka playing facility jijanne jama bal ntolla man sakunda for sport anene man kumaya ba hani kabiringal to la time inene ma itanda la ka kumaya tal because sa ntaka wala joj nka jele ko maybe aman kumaya tol fe so al tol la time for hani wo time wala be kerimba
ndol la time before ndol la time fan wala be kering because tonyalde ntol nga football ta lightly
exactly because nga remember ntol wo time ntanga time remember ntala uncle ni tata football le baramata ni ano ye fango maboko kato neo itandi wala wolungo be baramala bul so ika sila le fango ye football play barama never mind al tol la time
I had that experience. What more? Na moda boka songa football okay. Never done I had to go to France. Ngana fengol samba to my friends. Ngata nga yole because mama fana je banata ake bane fa kan samba kungolo. I into je kungolo for training time watambe walente nga yole le ngata.
Right.
Wala nga yole ngata play. So ni ngata play na eventually nga I remember one time daraje na anklo bota. So benana okay. Ba ndara football la. So it's a muta nyabu. Every day he's going to be the first person put out mole ina muta. So he enjoyed ngatra kumbola. I have that pain. Like I find okay. Ni be non kungoro then it's ngoto bola. They don't want you to play football. They don't want you to play football. But the day we ndara sarela mko yango ngata Belgium le. Ngata la nso kona oglaro ngata Belgium ngata nyata la Belgium la akunyi awulta sita akunyi kata mu Belgium de mala kete tamba Belgium ikata karawon la ba nka yango hanen kata football la akunyi football fole fa 15 de mala kata ko do ita kunto de mala kete samba So not everything they explain not everything they explain so he sat down and jiva kwenye ko ngi fatande nyum fole fa from bararam iman song but ngaje ko ale harje ke singol to so nara fe dunia mo wolte modol ka baluni bulo la modol ka baluni singola modol ka baluni dal so ngaje ko i harje be singol wala so aduata nya ko okay won man kara trial la ako ni dara ala se kairo ke je bawete i harje be singol wala ni dara ala se kairo ke je so that's how I went nga contract ko so do nyama
wow yo ngamra abele kabrin na suol kono ma fu man kabri wolle
no baron before the time there were people ahead of us those were the jatos ñom fenke ñol tamsir mané ñol cio jala ñol wolbe ñen daf ko do dama football to
yeah
there are so many ñom bay ñaas ñol there are so many players ko they should have been professionals if things were put in place those days billahi wala taala dini boy ñol ibu di boñol sol jagnol wol be ñen dekala professional those days but man football ta ma put to force that and you see football aka banko develop like
yes
aka banko sambanyata
ba ka fa
yeah
so wallam quality many ala wala kita mistake quality no
exactly
and nyanta start la katabarke nga wala karan no pour ça ko ñu move
faut se move le katabarke pour ngo things or put into place but I will tell you one thing we have a minister now mianko I think this is the right person ngamin sort of for the past decades mianko he loves football he has so much interest in other sports and I Gambia footballer problem why alone I'm telling you and I think he's somebody me along until in a generation we want to put some legacy somewhere me along ni ko this along okay they put this thing in place and those are the kind of attitudes those are the kind of mentalities he has and I think with him so many things better they will put so many things into place I believe
fantastic idi lamor lal siata andon different kawolum kawol lesoto jang dun kala file mo be fanje jen so kono Gambia football fans nka to la wala comme national team o nal bije mo bu ka modo je ka Gambia laj so it's the same platform that we have here so mbe Sanna bulala o Musa modo fana don surwa kanto at least na la moy lal men fana ka surwa kan moy pour ye benefit o soto je
okay
Musa mbatu yala te fo nga bonde nyomi nga ke jaran ko ti saja okay Musa comment
yeah lu explain like it am you mention your hamne is very important because so hole the Gambian league
camera be too direct on your face yeah wow correct
Banya su nekkee you are following the Gambian league di nga xam ne the quality of the league is going down in terms of quality of football idi lu mo noonu dégg la man time boobu I used to go to Real de Banjul fekk ñu nekkoon si second field waa stadium bi because ñun dañ amoon some ñoomi guys at Real so after ñoom idi tam xam nga amoon nañ fa ñoom Joe Jata even Sabali pass through yaa ma understand so xooloon time boobu noonu while daan Real the quality of football bu dee am ak naka la nit ñi dee génnee ak léegi is very different fu mu nekk nii pour play si league bi it's very easy da ngaa play nawetaan nga score 1 or 2 goals pat yaa nga Real o yaa nga while daan right away so da ngaa gis ne xale yi duñu am time pour improve before coming to our league from nawetaan straight to the league so moo tax léegi man dama dee seetaan league bi dama dema ne non man sax war naa si def ma play because doo dee mën a understand ndax lii is a first division league because of the poor quality of football boo dee gis you cannot believe ne lii is a league game sometimes doo dee mën a differentiate the big teams against the small teams because those days su while daan téye team bu ndaw daf ko 4 or 5 right away daf laa fight waaye léegi I guess team bu ndaw team bu mu ñëw xoj team si because do they want to differentiate the quality. And then you also mentioned about the pitches. Don't want to a good football. The pitches are this bad. They are really bad. For Gambia told right now, it's a high time you have very good pitches. Because a bad pitch, don't want to have good football. Yeah. It's impossible. And it's not even good for the player. It's not healthy. Then you're going ankle, don't call them all the time. Hamstring, don't call all because of the bad pitch. So when it comes to infrastructure, they changes amut. So I think the government I'm not part more play. The GFA I'm not part more play. So they have to come together to make it happen. They got a minister about he's young, he's dynamic. Hamna Gambian football in and out. Hamna ko. Why I guess the mom minister at the government. The government don't funds. Mom do not fund some. He might have the ideas. Hamna ko, munna ko. But only the government do have funds. They you so by hell Gambia soon budget speed. Every year has been allocate sport more than almost. It's the smallest amount. It's not only football. We're talking about sports, meaning athletic, basketball. Yeah, that particular amount is not even enough for football. National teams here, allocate is not even enough for football alone. Not talking about sport. So maybe the new minister, maybe more munna play part. But government yoko sell law for you and more money into our sports. Why as of now, Sinko yokote the whole the same story. The same story. More munna am the ideas. Why I'm so many ideas. I'm phone be. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's a collective issue. Gambia football is a multi-million-dollar investment. They could just talking on radios. Investment la need. Without investment, we will be still at square one. So I agree with Edie on that.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's something come ñun yëpp jaar nañ ci xam nañ ne Gambian football no more struggle. You know, even though suñ génnee sax duñ dee bugg a waaye soo génnee si nga door a xam ne dëgg la ñun commencé guñ. You know, dañ dee wax rek ne dañ bugg a football mu ngeen dem ba. Yeah, there are some areas they're doing well, and then xëy na coaches yi, you know, even though whereas dama ko di advocate all the time, amuñ all the necessary support they have to build up their capacities. You know, they're even trying to do their best. We could say that we are proud because the under-20 is doing very well. Not trained players, you know, 98 to 99% of the coaches players are in the Gambia.
Without facilities.
With the conditions are very, very hard. Without facilities. So they may train, nga Holland, you're not position teams. C'est grand, you train, nga expect, they play break, I must say, a better ground. You see them struggling to put up even 5, 6, 7 touches on the ball. Because training, I mean, it's bad to an extent whereby, I mean, you as a coach of commune. Could you imagine it? Now want to play small-sided games, touches. You wanted to put control on the touches. Player who control ball in those difficult situations. How on earth can that happen? It's not possible. So I'm doing like 5 days in a week. We train to those conditions. I mean, one day more them play on a better ground. You want him to execute legal terrain. It's difficult. It's no more down there. You get Dowdy, I mean, you get Sunny Bolly, big Muna put up passes together. These are the reasons. Football is a continuous process. So if we want to be realistic in developing our players to be better, we need to have a ground. Facilities, it has to be there. Ñun foofu la ñu dëkk yu bari Sénégal ma wala exemple dem na Sénégal toldo ñaari tali ak yeneen team su nekk Dakar su ñoo train dañ dee use si benn stadium nga gis kii train from 7 to 9 kii train from 9 to 12 kii train from 12 to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, you know, but then they make sure that ne teams yi am na access si pitch bi. Then the following week ñu gis ne ñi ñu commencé woon 7 ñoo 12 or 1. This is but Gambian teams, we don't have access to a better football field. So don't expect Musa Faal then get better performance from the players. I'm telling you, you can't.
Obviously. That's very true, Sanna. Idi, ma laaj la rek quickly on
before
because
you go further, I'm not going to add Idi wax am dama ko faté won. Idi mentioned some iconic sport personals of the Gambia like the late Obi Konate, you know, Isuini Njai and Nyom Gabi. Those people, they who take people of today. They love football at heart.
Yeah.
They can spend their last penny for Gambian sport
without getting anything out of it.
They are irreplaceable. No, they are just one of a kind. So I don't know what will happen in the future. Why those people, it's really difficult to they spend all what they had in Gambian football. So defense. They are doing good, but it's business.
Yeah. Business for
business, because they have to live their life.
Yeah, you don't want to lose. And you can't blame them. But it's love. It's love. So
so the selflessness in them, helps out. Lola they advocate tamit, Gambian, we have to show the selflessness also. It's hard. Degala, you have a family and everything, but somebody has to sacrifice for the future. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. The far road rek. Why idi man laaj la fi rek bala ñu romba bu baax moy facility what ni we have very big companies, construction companies, company yoo xam ne they can build us a stadium, a click of a finger is done. So muson naa ko wax tamit, how can the GFF or the GNOC and other sport associates muna put their hands together, approach these people and help the Gambian sports? So they every 6 months or every 1 year you build a new banners, if it's not pavilions, but just the football playing ground, the pitch, you construct to the level. How do you think these people can work together? And what do you think about that, by the way?
Baro, nala wax leen gis nga Gambian, we are different from all these nations around the surrounding. Ñun lu ñu develop is a little thing.
Yeah.
Because naturally ñun Gambian yàlla moo ñu may that talent, yàlla moo ñu may that skill.
Right.
With all the constraints we go through from day one, better, we are still competing up there. You can see suñ xale with all the difficulties on those pitches, but they still have the talent. Soon they made to a better pitch, you see how they play. Man, since this Wafa Cup started, I was so amazed. Man, Gambian football, getting a course in a long time, because it makes me feel sad. Those days, more course than that. Then when I had guy, my gisne, ñun facility suñu amuñ sa those xale amuñ ko betay.
Yeah.
The same pitches suñu amuñ those days. Those pitches suñu fa nek betay. And they've gone so bad that you cannot even imagine it. One time I guess game, league game, bala COVID bi, bir KG5 park bi. Man, subhanallah, this fake in Europe la. Ben game do play?
No.
If then not take.
Yeah.
Because for health and safety reasons.
Yeah. Health and safety.
You only look at it from outside point of view. So go hole from Ngandekasi Park. I remember because Gambia. We were supposed to have a preseason game in it. A player got injured, a bad injury. See warming up the pa yo hamne. Muna imagine some other places to Morgan ma play bobu. Te lolu I mean probably talk na 6 months play out. You know, it's sad.
No, Gambia look at develop is just a little thing. Guess those small size pitches. Need to build another stadium, sir.
Exactly.
Guess many stadiums.
Yeah.
They have to be up to standard.
The pitch.
So bon, sir. We have the ones we have. Now then cherish. We have to cherish them. New topotolen.
Yeah.
And so munta big so munta jende moto es. nga moto bi nga amee doo ko mën a toppatoo.
nga maintenance ko waaw.
nga maintenance ko mën a toppatoo dem toppatoo sa soo amee sa lang mu ngi ko dem toppatoo.
yeah
waaye yow mënuloo build mënuloo build a new pitch the other pitch the only pitch bi nga am nga ne doo ko toppatoo. you will end up not having a pitch.
yeah
you know. am nañ place yi nga am nañ place yi nga xam ne ay biir Banjul biir Serekunda we have places nga xam ne mun nañoo bi artificial li nii because gis nga ñun am nañ exemple suñ heavy body gis nga nit su la rawee you accept it nga xam ne ndogal yaaya la waaye li nga war a def if fekkee ne yow you want to go forward danga ko bëgg a dab you go on understudy him ñun mun nañoo dem Sénégal ñu understudy leen mbaa because Gambia Sénégal yëpp benn lañ nañ use seen effet bi how do they manage to build all these things how do they manage pour ñu mun a nekk on the top léegi you know I'm telling you gis nga Mauritanie li leen yóbbu si kaw nii dañ jël seen everything they understudy from Sénégal and now Mauritanie ñu ngi ni raw nañ ñu dem na ñu ngi dem Mauritanie they have better pitches than us now ñu ngi am facilities everywhere ñun mun nañ koo def but xam nga we have to love football we have to love xam nga dañ war a yërëm xale yi pour ñu mun a def ñu mun la defal yenay you know if real di Banjul real di Banjul su fekkee ne mun nañ koo def so dëkk bi ana dëkk bi
exactly individuals doing it how about the whole country
am na teams yu nga xam ne ba pare ñooñu amuñ xaalis amuñ sponsor fenn
Alex Kala you know
exactly gis nga loolu
mu ngi am a very good parking kitty
loolu tamit su dafa nekk lu nga xam ne I will come to it because am na boys yu nga xam ne ñu ngi jógee fii ñu ngi jógee si Europe bi ex-players ñu ngi am projects ñu ngi indi seen projects yi waaye effet bi ak ñi fa nekka duñ leen dimbale pour ñu mun a taxawal seen projects yi which I find so wrong you know gis nga Gambia ñun ñoo ko bokk mënuñ koo séedoo mënuñ koo xaaj waaye luy yóbbu dëkk bi kanam luy yóbbu football bi kanam bul seet ne ok kii suma boy la kii suma nit la xam nga kii fale la bokka kenn bokkul fenn we are all the same we have to join hands together su bëggee mu dem ñu dem we have to love each other we have to love the game xam nga we have to put our heads together and our everything together pour ñu mën a dem you know if not su fekkee dañoo nekk di xeexante fii because loolu moo fa am depuis démb loolu moo tax mënuñoo dem kii la kii lii la kii fii la jógee kii loolu moo tax duñ mën a dem those are the things we have to stop ñu put hands together because ku nekk sa dëkk ngaa tiitaroo lu ndaw loo am rek ñu dem yóbbu ko foofu loo am rek ñu dem yóbbu ko foofu loolu moo ñu mën a yóbbu
absolutely yaa ngi laal si site player yoo xam ne because we have seen it outside the world player yoo xam ne they've played for their national teams they've platforms have given them so many opportunities ñu ngi isi ay projects seen dëkka yen connection bi ngeen am is too much you went all around this world you've represented Gambia you guys yena yóbbu turi Gambia bi si biti loolu moom everybody in the country got your own way to show to promote your country key president key minister they go everywhere but they haven't done anything more than you guys because you went to international platforms and you sold the Gambian flag so yen pour léegi ni seen connection boobu noonu how do you speak to people yoo xam ne they want to know where you are from ak naka la xale foofu mel because Gambia the other thing is the publicity of this of our football mu ngi nii fi GRTS if they show you the games it's just like when we take our few cameras and go to Portugal and show you the picture qualities you get sad You know,
No, Barrow,
I mean, that
Barrow,
side
listen,
also. How do you see that?
well, those are the things I'm talking about. I'm going to generalize on. Like, I don't want to just to go and pinpoint things. That's why I'm going to generalize on, like, because I'm a man. Because kuma gisne as a burden.
No, why Gambia bi ñoo ko moom dañ koo seedoo de because ku nekk ñun yëpp dañ dee sacrifice suñ time ñoo toog wax fi ñu ngee def ay raffle ñu ngee teg foofu ay price from our own pockets. Nobody is asking us to do it because it's Gambia, we own it, all of us.
suñ waxaane dañ wax ne dañ bari wax defuñ fi dara dañ bari wax mënuñ fi dara defuñ fi dara. You know, those are the kind of things they try to say. So at some point you say, you know what, xam nga lan la, I better keep my mouth shut. Ma talk set.
No, but we will not do that. Lolo, we cannot do that.
On that one. I disagree on the fact that then wara nopi. We have to shut our mouth. We cannot shut our mouth.
No, it's our cake. We all share
it. Your mouths. How did you expect people will move forward?
How do you expect us to know? How do we know?
Why
the team, the national team, is at a very, very good position to qualify. Tesisa Wabi, Yangi Wane, Legi, you know, it is now or never. Everybody has to come together to do it. That shows you are inside Yangsi Bills. The man Hamnane, Yange Waha players, Yange Waha most of the people on the ground. I am well. Then what happened? We did not come close for the first time in 2008. In 2008, you were part of the team that came very, very close qualified. In fact, Gambia, they forgot the team to qualify.
Wow.
You see, that joy at that moment, that joy at that moment in the whole country. Musa Tedu Amat. So why should we don't have to talk about Gambian football in moving it forward? Why? I would definitely disagree with that one.
No, gisa Sanna li tax ma wax loolu mooy xam nga nit la mun a waxal.
Waaw.
Ba sooy wax ñu laa déglu mbaa sooy wax ñuy consider li nga wax even though bëgguñ koo jël. waaye ñu jël some few ideas of li nga wax ñu implement ko. di nga ne okay, maybe we are moving to the right direction. xaaral ma waxaat leneen. nañ jël loolu tamit waaye nothing absolutely li ñoo wax rek ñi dañ bari wax defuñ fi dara dañ bari wax giving a chance loolu wax noppi because xam nga ñun we don't believe in each other loolu tam suñ problème la.
Bro, why foofu noonu I would like to jump in there because dafa am ñoo xam ne because when it comes to national duties ku nekk am nga sa opinion. yëfi Gambia ñëpp a war a wax because ñu ñëpp Gambien lañ waaye dafa am ñoo xam ne within us am na ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo gën a war a wax for the simple fact ne ñoom they were in the system, they know what was there. Well, am na lu happen on ci seen time man mënuma xam loolu.
Exactly.
Bara mu ko xam loolu because ñun fekkee wuñ ko.
That's it.
Sacrifice bi ngeen def yéen seen time da ngaa place at dëkk bi duñ la fayal ticket, you guys did all that. So ñaaka wax bi boobu baaxut.
Absolutely.
ñaaka wax loolu baaxut. So loolu ñoom ku ko ooyee bari wax mooy ko xam ne wax bi daf ko disturb. Ku wax bi disturb kooku mooy mention that bari wax waaye xam nga ne playing for your country loolu sacrifice bu mag and it's a pride and honor. So people like you yourself ñoom Ibu si la yéen seen wax loolu by force la loolu dafa war a mën a am even though sax ñu ko dee against rek mooy the authorities but not the Gambian people at large because the Gambian people dem nañ start seet leen ngeen scorer ñu goal ñu yuuxu ba over and over. So loolu ñu ko dee wax it's not even 0.5%. loolu is just a group of people ñoo xam ne li nga ñëw wax arrangé wu leen. The fact that yéen li nga ñëw wax arrangé wu leen dañ ko bëgg a put into the trash bin. Why lolu what stop anybody from talking? Man luma go moy nit sa opinion dang ko rawa. Man luma disagree moy comme ku dey wax with violence or saga. Why wax li nga xamne mo am? You guys have to say it. Ma ngay follow Aziz Kor ci comments yi. Mu ngay wax ne sometimes ñun suñu gaay dañuy act like they know everything but deep inside ñom xamuñ.
No degala lolu
Gambia 2020 bu ñu nekk nii still now we are talking about feel bu baax kon xam nga ne ñun we have long way to go.
Yeah.
Feel bu baax loolu war naa nekk something to be past. Loolu debate in this nekkul debate right now. Non nekkul debate. But it's happening. We still playing in a very bad pitches.
Wow. ñëwal it.
We have been fighting for that every day. Ñom Aziz ñom Padembo because man I'm not the kind they wax ci media bi that much. When it's necessary I call xam nga na day ñëw wax ben waaye ñom Aziz ñom Padembo ak ñom Baba Demba they cannot stand it. Mënuñ ko stand. They've been saying it over and over. Waaye gars yi ñu ngi nekk di leen toppa si every platform buñ dem pour wax affaire yooyu noonu dina am ñu nga xam ne dinañ dem di leen counter di wax ne waaw kenn waru leen a déglu waaw defuñ fi dara dugg na fi geneen which I find wrong.
I will disagree with them as well because ñooñu suñu waxun ñan ñoo war a wax because everybody if you are talking you talk about what you know te ñooñu dañ ko liggéey.
Exactly.
Xam bi rek de waaye dañ ko liggéey waaye what is their reason ne ñooñu waruñoo wax. So if they don't have a reason these people should keep talking because we need to know ñun loolu lañ gisa pour ñu xam.
If Padembo warta wax si football Gambia if Aziz Kor warta wax si football Gambia if K Moses warta wax si football Gambia ñan ñoo war a wax ñan ñoo war a wax.
Exactly.
Because
ñu bàyyi football mo gën.
No, and one thing, some of these players they didn't even play under one federation. They play. I'm going to play with two different FAs.
Yeah,
three. So basically, what they are saying is not for a group of people. No, you also play three FA. You have vast experience. Linga feke first hand. Soko wahe sinko buge ready. Koku is a sole loser. The people want to know what was happening. Put ñu mëna move to the next level. Man lo lago.
That's very good.
Gis nga ñu luñ turu luñ sacrifice. Not only dañ sacrifice pour play mba fanan ay airport. Baro ñun physical cars ñun suñ xaalis. Du man du Ibusla du Padembo du Aziz Kor du Kemo Cissé ñun suñ génération basically ñun suñ physical cars sax dugal nañ ko ci football yi Gambia. ñun te foog naa ne génération luy passé ci Gambia yëpp benn génération nga xam ne jëndal nañ seen boppa jëndal nañ Gambia jëndal nañ seen xaalisi boppa jëndal vest a complete set of vest ak training materials ak everything pour seen dëkka benn génération defu ko fi. benn génération defu ko amul benn génération nga xam ne passé na fii nga xam ne dañ dee jël effet bi dañ dee wax pour ñu jënd seen ticket yi boppa pour ñu ñëw mbaa ñu jëndal yeneen players ñun we took our money out of our pockets our own money ñu jëndal suñ boppa ticket o benn jëndal yeneen players yu nga xam ne mënuñ ko jëndal seen boppa ay 6 7 5 8 players jëndal leen ticket pour suñ ñëwee ñu jox ñu suñu xaalis ñun ay football sax man maay bu dañ la indi ay football ay vest sang mu ngi toog foofu noonu moom moo fa amee moom moo amee woon team bi su ma fen na ko wax ñun dañ ko daan call laaj ko lan lañ soxla ñun ay football boots sax dañ ko daan indi ay players si national team bi dañ ko doon afford football boots ay glove
waaye idi loolu yëpp su waroon a loolu yëpp comme xew na te yow man xam naa ne ñun yëpp xam nañ ne yow ku dugg nga man bi ma bëggee wax ak yow sax pour ñu si plateforme bi liñ ma njëkk a wax mooy ñu ne ma ne mbaa idi dina ñëw may ne I will talk to him because idi gàgg na comme kooku loolu la ma njëkk a wax
you know
mu ne ma ne mbaa idi dina mu ngi déglu programme bi mu ne ma ne mbaa idi dina ñëw sol Suisse mu ne ma ne idi moom du ñëw ma ne ko dinaa wax ak idi and then bi ma ko teg sama ne idi on this show mu ne ma yow ba sëriñ nga dem su fekkee ne people like Sangdong ko xam ne he should be one of the most powerful positions in Gambian football right now. I had huge respect for him, you know, and then he's done a lot for Gambian football, sacrificed a lot for Gambian football. But as a technical director, he should have took that extra mile, you know, engage young people like you. You know, you put sacrifice, you put the country first before another thing. Bring it on board. But in my position, my technical director, my position, the first thing I will work with the ex-national team players. I think what you body Gambia, I mean, Lolu cool down. I think it's a direction that we want
to go. Amu chance before defco, Mota.
Maybe, yeah. That's
maybe you never know. You never know.
Anyway, why them?
Warna use position because so how many scope of FIFA. A technical director is one of the most powerful individuals because you're talking about techniques. You're talking about what technical. So you work with the ex-national team players, or you don't create opportunity, a conducive environment for them, for you share some experience for the betterment of football. Then we are 10 years. I'm not a big waffy. You work with different was my FA presidency. It's a plain career. You work with different coaches from different clubs. That alone was the key little motivator for you to be a coach today. Right or wrong? Because experience from all the different coaches, Lolu prepare for you to move forward with your career. So why can't you do the same thing? And national team players in Yamna, they were there before. Bring them on board, you know, try to use their experience and their expertise to move the country forward. You might not be a coach, but you can use people on different work capacities. I think there is a barrier Bufaneka. We need to try to break it. We have to break those barriers, and one way of breaking it is bringing you people on board to talk exclusively your experience and the way forward of Gambian football.
No, they don't need to employ everybody. Boy, ni waxuñ ne dañu wara employ by force mba dañu wara jox liggéey ku nekk every ex-player ku nekk ñëpp mënu ñoo nekk foofu.
No.
ñëpp mënu ñoo liggéey foofu. Why? We have to bring heads together. Ñuñ xam ne ñuñ foog ne they have the knowledge of this game. You know, nañ la use seen ideas, nañ use seen knowledge. It will be useful. Xam nga nit warloo xeeb dara. Football, you learn things every day.
Yeah.
Xam nga coach, as a coach, mun nga learn something from your players. You're me coach guy. You will see certain things you can learn from players. So football non la wide, you know. Mota gis nga mbolo moy doole.
Xam nga Africa ñu nem benn problème boo xam ne mooy change ñun nanguwuñ change te xam nga change is the rule of life waaye ñun nanguwuñ ci da nga gis certain people nekk in a certain position they wanna die there. Da nga dem be amatuloo ideas but you still wanna hang in there. Doo génn you still well look sometimes da nga need changes nga abal keneen mu ñëw xëy na kooku yow you did your best foofu nga mën a am waaye Mr. Wise su ñëwee mun naa indi something different. Doo dee gis football team ñu daxa the entire team da ngeen daxa coach bi ñu indi beneen coach sometimes da nga gis with the same players coach bi mun a am results kale mënut a am results te is the same team. So am na ñoo xam ne gis nga Zidane dafa bàyyi football 34-35. He leave football at a high.
Yeah.
Moo tax ba léegi mu ngi am respect bu ma bàyyi play mun naa play waaye xaaral bi nga ko ne hey yow mënuloo. Sometimes need loo to hang in there no. def nga sa wara yow ses nga abalal keneen. Abalal keneen mu ñëw kooku def la neen te li nga xam ne ñëpp a ko bokka mooy national issue la. bul hanging forever. soo ko defee rek ni nga faa génnee dafa ni ka gàcce and then loolu dafa noba sa reputation and sa liggéey si. Don't hang in there too much. Te fu mu nekk nii the world has changed ñëpp a eew luy xew time boobu luy xew national team doo ko xam léegi nag ñun dañ dee wax players directly lu fa xew 5 minutes ago boy xam nañ ko si biti.
No,
So
nothing.
whatever you have to do, whatever you have to do it right. So ko deful right
Nothing
dafa
is
li.
hidden. Nothing is hidden.
Yeah. So you
adna foofu la toll.
Yep. Sénégal bu ñu appoint Aliou Cissé. Aliou Cissé du woon dara explain la woon rek. Li wante dëgg Guinée seen ci coach bi Jambo Balde moo fa nekk. So it's about time we think Gambia. Think Gambia nag mooy jël li nga moom nga ko value.
Habib.
Na léegi dama
wax benn important yaa ngi wax Lamin Haral. Habib yaa ngi wax benn important position. You talk of Senegal. Aliou Cissé buñ ko jëlee buñ ko joxee mu jël national team bi. What was the first thing he did?
Omar Daban Olas.
He brought in players yoo xam ne experience as a national team bi.
Yep.
And then he made everybody feel comfortable. You can contribute to the development of this team. And it was helpful. It was very helpful. So, I mean, Lolo Mota, I said, I cannot speak for Sang because it is Sang. But position, all the first thing I would have done is I would have bring in people in Yohamne. They had vast experience in the national team. Hey, Ken Bumlana, you see, if this team is playing next game, I'm in the house dressing room, dressing room to encourage these players. That would mean the world to those players sitting under the dressing room. So it's always important. They went through this. I mean, the same process. You share their experience with the players in the current national team. It's only gonna make us better. It's only gonna help us better.
Sanna, ñun still dañ dee wax boys, you know. Dañ dee wax ñoom we are not there, but we are in contact with them. Dañ dee wax ñoom because bi yenn boys li ko firndeel mooy yenn first time suñ best players yi buñ bañoon a ñëw to play. Team bi we don't struggle. ñun ñoo fa jaar.
Yep.
am na yenn players yu nga xam ne FA bi ñu ngi leen nekkoon di toppoon for months ñoom Pa Dembo lañ mujjee ñoom ñu dem wax xale yi ñëw nañ ñu ngi play léegi ñun we are in contact with them every day.
I am 100% aware.
Yeah, ñuy laajte ne what have you done here? Okay, those are the things that people don't know that you also contributed in. So obviously these are things that sometimes people will need to know as well. Why I was gonna come to this point, definitely there are too many things that we need to look into to help us develop our football. Why tamit idio dunde nga ko ak ñu very collectively as a country, as Gambians tamit we have people like you play your football and finish your careers. Gis naa ko fii ak dëkk yoo xam ne they are not even here. So jeexal sa carrière bi as an international footballer sa dëkk bi dañ ko dee yëg dañ la dee make feel ne you have definitely served your country. What has Gambia done for you?
Baro anyway foofu moom dinaa fa sànni tuuti rek. dama la jox exemple rek. ñun balaa ñun am na ñi fa nekkoon. one I could tell you mooy biiri. lan la Gambia defal biiri.
Absolutely.
ñun ñëpp starting from man. To the last person lan lañ musa defal biiri. Nothing absolutely man bi ma gisee biiri bi mu gaañoo. si dëjaam bi ñëpp di topp di dal. di wane ne ñoo ko bugga ko for wana. ma ne look at these people. biiri bi mu soxlee ndimbal bi mu soxlee dëkk bi si lañ ko jox gannaaw. ñu xaar ba mu dee ñu ne dañ ko celebrate for what.
Absolutely.
lan mooy ban façon yu jikko.
Gambian and their own.
ñun loolu dafa ruslu trop dafa ruslu. ñun gis nga kenn nit du dee oo dëkkam waaye ñun oo nañ Gambian si oo nañ biir dañ ko féel. dañ feel biiri because moom moo njëkk a sacrifice life am pour Gambia te jëleewu fa nothing gis nga di neighboring country Sénégal ñoo gën a celebrate biiri daan ñun moo tax yàlla foofu la jëlee bakkanam gisoon naa benn interview Tidiane Keru mu ngi wax mer ba bugg a dee which ay xam nga fa gis naa li mu doon wax li mu wax am na ñi ko ci mere waaye ñi ko ci mere ñooñu xamuñ lu tax mu mer because biiri soonoon na balaa moo gaañu biiri warutoon na nekk into that state nit ñi toog di ko seetaan sacrifice na life biiri def na everything soo leen ko joxutee place su biiri amewutoon national FA bi amewut national team bi war nañ ko delloo njukkal so suñ defal te biiri nothing man I don't expect you defal me anything because man defal ma Gambia dara.
No. I mean, I would
Lamin,
I would disagree that
Lamin,
point because
Lamin,
luma buga isi for moy, you know, the Gambian people also dañ wara set suñ bopa ñun yep suñ collective responsibility to people who serve us because number one, it's easy for us to celebrate other people than us. And that also is adding to our failure. So what can we do to move forward? Because if we don't start celebrating us, these things will not be fixed. So what do you think? Aksa experience you beri yunga how, by the way, let me just ask you, how did you feel? How did you feel the way, the Gambia pay you? Because of course you've done a service to the country. Lolu moy degabi. I know maybe you cannot promote yourself, but we've seen it. You cannot say much about yourself, but ñin nga xamne ay fans lañ, we follow football. We've seen all of your kinds. You've served the Gambia and you deserve to be paid. So how
man kay Baro. Man the Gambian football fans. ñoom lay tànk.
Okay.
ak si clubs yu ma jaar seen autorités yi. I will thank them. lu ko dalee autorités yi nekk Biko woon. ñoom Tonji Lamin Sanyang. waaw ak ñoom Dux ñoom Akram. because si seen loxo laa jaar. ma jóge foofu dem Real. the same from Real di bañu from the president Willy ñoom Ibou Ndour. ñoom Baba Kane, ñoom Bambo, ñoom Dix, ñoom Baye Male, because Baye Male, I will come to Baye Male's case. Also, Baye Male is similar to Biri. Case is similar to Biri. Last time, place my guest and dressing room living video. So Baye Male dem on si seen dressing room bi. ñu introduce ko just briefly di wax xale yi ne kii mooy Baye Male Wada. moom tamit international player la woon waaye fekk yoon juddu leen. loolu moo laa firndeel la ñun suñ ñu passé yi duñ leen dee ono.
Exactly.
Because xale yi nekk di play under 21 under 17 I don't know si tournament in chess. Baye Male def na effort benn doon seen lifin. loolu moo laa woon ne ñooñu ñu si football ba tey. ñooñu xale yi dañ leen war a xam man bi maa génn Gambia. I will say ne ñu man ñii ñoo ma mold ñoo ma defar Steve Biko. ñoo ma defar ba ma taxaw te ma dem Real ñu police ma ba ma set. Baye Male moo ma police ba ma set. man bi ma demee Anderlecht trial. Baro I will tell you 1 week laa def trial 1 week ñu jox ma 5 years contract.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah. Internet is playing up now. I think
it's kinda,
we have done about hour and a half now. Guys, thank you very much. Temom, we were not even trying to interrupt this program with anything because it's too important. We are honored to have Edrissa Sonko here. It can get uncomfortable sometimes, but this is that platform for everybody who wants to follow us. It is Gambian football fans. We deserve to know people like me, and of course, younger generation also deserve to know better. So it's okay to have these stories because Gambia, that's something that we need to start getting into, I think. We need to start taking opinions. Buñ ko dee gisee ay personal attack. These are things that if we talk about, we can see where the wrongs were and fix them and move forward. It's very easy. Why, if we want to ignore the uncomfortable ones and, we just want to go for the comfortable ones all the time, we are just going to be repeating the same mistakes. And of course, there are no better people than Nyo Hamne. They have played it, they lived it, they played it. They can tell us so much. They've been into the game for that long. And the question of what have they done? That's very, very. It's unfortunate for somebody to sit down. Nga lache, Kinga Hamne, he played for your national team. Bem Jehal, he's represented your country. He's gone outside to represent your flag. You sit down and ask your question and saying, lan lañ fi def. It's sad. I think we need to move away from that. Sanna, come again. For now, it is back again. Okay, thank you very much, Idi. Thank you for having you because been na program on Bukahana interrupt because normally by this time I start like a program or interrupt ka for fans so let me caring. But it's so important to have you here today. So we cannot just overemphasize how important this is. It's very, very sad for Gambian OSC. E ka fo comme in XPL menu ye football ke no be diamo kan football la ko la ke fiti fo ka fo fango nyuni ye muneki jang na mera men ka nyini ka man football lo ntanga mera wol mo wolleti so it's better moyewol dol ignore because ni ko drom me football play te ay la country la fla ko adung international stage to play ta e ka fo ye muneke ite o is sad so ntolte mo soto no la men be diamo lan tolla football la ko la no men tambital tolla be pare al tolle fanansi kuwol fono men yale tambite rontale Gambia no banka uncomfortable wala le kuron dingo ni ko ba fala drongo kan tol uncomfortable indel but the best thing is ngawol do long then insaji be all avoid no la nyame in the future to move us forward internet o kuntuta kachabe diare num bake bari mba sifla le demanding kote ke malo ko kam moy
mbuke moy no aka break le
okay
lapta ni gala lapta iri lapta ni gala dula kilindela
e kasana mo
ngasana mo blela na
okay
lapta ni gala dula kilindela ngalo ibe potonindo ye Gambia factory yo tentule ye jay and nga I know the reason me and yo tentu ye jay ye biko tentu ye jay ye real da bajo tentu ye jay but lapta ni gala dula kilindela ye national team football ye yabula na dile
nga
coming is sign off that in the national team in what I mean in what really ye national team na dile
zira ngabula
aha
akasi
zira ngabula
isi da ngabula
yes
mbafala why kato why question is tempting fonga onyin kajang idi
absolutely now we want to know why
nga feel because in the last 2 years old well that was the time we were trying to prepare the nol memben kotonum aziz nyol tijan dete nyol tubabo nyol os jalo nyol anin sona nyol presently sona anin pamodunda passé hunyol a lot of them so that was the time until labandan gentani ibu and Musa so those were the days those last 2 years so we were trying to prepare the new one so at the point nga realize like okay it's about time to just give some space to some the younger ones pour ye timing try after bring okay these people now they can do it because na game against Algeria inside Gambia nga feel ko you know what it's about time nga chance di dinding online no So
was it announced? Was it announced, or was it known to the coach, to the FA, and then to you know what? I think it is high time for me to hang my boots.
No, because bring Babla wo rapport at an
important.
Yeah, that rapport was not there. Yeah, well, like told them all. We don't care about our people, you know. We don't care about our players. If you are going to your off pick, off your pick, they don't consider you that much, that more anymore.
Yeah.
So they don't feel you. They don't make you feel part of it. They don't make you feel comfortable. Okay, okay, you want to do your jubilee now to stop.
This is some of the point. Failure can
Exactly. That is the reason. That is where I am trying to drive at, because it is important. It is important for us to know. Lamin Barrow, I hope that he will be listening by now. He was not the FA president when you were leaving football.
No.
He was not the president when Asiscore was leaving football. Kaba was not the president when Badembo, Musa, Bajas, Kemo Sises was not the individual when he was not the president when you are all. I mean, he was not. So we are not trying to blame Kaba Barrow and his team for Atolia Football. This is the reason. This is one reason why they need to sit back and listen to you people. The fact of the matter is, Gambian professional, the way we live the national team, they are not well taken care of, and that is where failure comes. You people were not given, what you deserve. You left because you felt you are not being treated. Good. So ni mommy along the national team of you don't they don't feel that I have been treated very badly. How did we expect that individual to come back to Gambian football? We can never come back. And that could happen to anybody. If Nda is leaving the national team, he's not giving what he deserve. Don't expect him to come back to the to work with the national team and stuff.
No, but Sanna, no, but Sanna, Sanna, I gotta come in there. Those who run footballs don't own Gambia, and this is just less than 100 people. They might irritate you or they might maltreat you, but remember, you are a Gambian born and raised. And just check the percentage of a full federation is few people. Fine, they got it wrong, but you as a Gambian, always put Gambia first, because the fans are always backing the players. The fans are always supporting. Okay, those no, Sanna, man, Ken Munuma provoke. There is nobody on earth ko xamne mun na tax man ma bay sama dika because of a group of individuals ñoma merlo. No, lolu man duma ko def. Ñoñu ñoko def because they are not good enough. Why Gambia as a nation, they sort of whole percentage of Gambians. How many Gambians love Asiscore or Idi or Badembo? Minimum is 90%. Okay, so like so 50 people or 20 people or even 10 people no mismanage be yow sa carrière num jexé joxu la sa jour lolu for mané right now ma yow yeb man dama dis right now, for example, Tom mu ngi def statement bo xamné it's very bad. Most Gambians don't like it. That's how it goes. Why lolu Tom as a coach moko def. So it's Tom's fault. Why we'll put that into Gambians? Ñun defuñ lolu. Ñun agree wuñ ak lu Tom wax. Why? Because he's the coach. Mo fa nekk. So FA bi suñ defee lu wrong ba joxuñ players seen farewell bu correct o time bu seen carrière di jee ñu laa won ne yow bugaatuñ la ñu la ko won in the face ba yow nga gëra xam naa leen nit lañ they have feelings di nga mer. Waaye soo demee ba toog ba naan juice di nga xam ne hey look man Gambian la tey man dama dem score si stade bi di xar nit ñi di ma wéyal. So this group of people dëgg la luñ def baaxul, but always remember dëkk boo xam ne sa yaay ak sa baay fa la dëkk fu nga play nawetaan fu nga demee school bul nangu 5 people or so tax yow nga am opportunity to give back to Gambia and nga ne no. Don't do that. Blame me luñ buga. Ñom they were just bad.
Yeah, but let's just get this right. I am going to talk about it today because it is okay. When I have an opportunity to talk about someone else, we will want to
have that, Sanna, please. If they are listening, we will please want to have that as well. Please.
I will come after Badebo, I will come after Jato, I will come after Sebosoli, I will come after everybody. Understand now that there was a position available at the JFF and the national team. It applied. It applied, and he got the qualification to be given the job. He's not given the job. He's unlucky. But it was not ready to give back to the country. Even when whatever he went through, Gisutko, but he still wants to come and work for the country because feel like me, he will do a better job. So Gambians, then what is in body? You try to celebrate the people that have the country at heart. These are people that sacrifice. Lamin, me and you wouldn't do it. We play the national team, we gender vest, contribute, the court, what are the materials were available? New gender ball for the national team, for the whole country. Buy football. It's not right.
No, Nehal is Arabic.
No, Nehal
is Arabic. No, Nehal is Arabic.
Sanna, Musa ka point o memfo, mba agree lalal. Tonyala amanyi nya moy do ko kala banko yela do ko ka fo yela do ko bang. Abandula ite fango kaje molto ko man lafinte la katu yaje ko no man su ye mole je membi nante noto. Wo manyinya. Bar walla ko diminna ni o buso ya tinna.
Idi road. Idi ma fonye de wallahi azim billahi wallahi idi ma fonye. Idi road an application to job at the national team. I will even doubt for a fair responder.
Okay. But mbe walla comme Musa la point
menna idi mang I dogo mi ka Gambia I na dogo ni amon dogo so ay muru ay Nehal wakang ay federation of Nehal. That's not right.
Woman nakel wada woman nakel bar konang comme walla wo ko dimi naw buso wata kana Gambia nol buso la katu men bokon tol anim menu bentol duma anim menu tambi walla wali laftal wal be lafring ibul la kabring idila la kabring ilaftala nyamen kunum fobi so wo kuo kam wala be mako ila dal pour ka kol ñun tambini because it le experience ñun soton dun tol sulate tol la service wala hanisa bar mo dantango mem malafi o mo dantango mem lafte tol kalela wala ko diminna kanatinna ye ko di men lafte
ndolla objectif o minti ndolla objectif o minti lafta diamula mol min jarta je min be to ngalong ni ngalong min be to nanta mil be football ko no nanta min fole ngapo e tu nyoto dadne ngambulo la nyoka ngabu forward. City will never turn his back for the country. Never. And I know that there are a host lot of people out there, they would never do it. They will always want to come and contribute for the betterment of the country. But first of all, we have to establish Minketa among right. And we recommended things that will move us forward. And it will be happy to make some recommendations on things that will move football forward. Imagine they are. He said we didn't need much to move forward.
Definitely.
But these are things that we need to move.
Sa nsinata fango bula ayoto senendinya demanding sai mun simfa dalle matanya menje sign menu be maralin na kolle be muneke kan simfa dal men yalon ko wobe kol fano la ning ayatre be fenke kan membo ko because abe chopiro ka dia wolo fangola da kono so saying idi bijanne naji ya mutala kumol fonyele men yalon ko non tol fangola yalon ko manke kutu men nyanta kala but sila ning atra nyi ndolla ff saying woli simfa dal tale men yalon ko lafta kay kol bang o kanyum kol ka tamandi in a positive way ayo doman nim fonya foy o kele bang foy ba ke kan ne bang foy hamo ba tole idi
Lamin hamo nyanda tarale toldo because mo ika titar ni la bankol
Ha.
adun ngamira ning banko be tambindi jiko lati ne ye tambindi ye lado and foro ni ye tambindi ye lado you will want ye fenke je mi alon ko ni bota je soma isa foko karile yinke jam abota jan bara ay nyine ke jam like ngamin fo na fama nyol mel tambita je like Ousseynou Ndiaye ñol ning obi ñol ning gabi ñol wol ye la legacy tu jele ye min ke je ntel nga wo jele ilota dameng nga wo jele so mo fana nyantana la pour ka wol no rota I think those are the things in the milk maybe I hamo be tole and they are starting to do certain things because goal project OGB for example a jarta efe jelle bulo kono hani bi woto man complete 100% and then Africa be Africa be West Africa be le goal project so malum fo wala ba malo fi fay wo kudo di Africa contribute la pour que goal project wolo bi ni Nigeria goal project ha billahi wallahi be kallale danka ndella goal project jibi hani bi amam banno hani bi Lamin wolen kolde mo nyanta kan hakilo to milto yeah because banko bel tamu okay all right banko bela fengolen an yaje mo be den tafango min amu hakil tu fen balti because mimbe ito non dilay mimbe ito tinyala ji very 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 easy Gambia min ko Gambia di 24th century delma man playing surface kendol soto you know that something is wrong somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Nyanda even amanke ko nke against every time. But amanke itol damati. Government Gambia government ye part to jele be play la. Nte no fole nga fom. You understand? Amanke ko I'm always on the back of the FA. No. Amanke ko nkamin fo nke against le wala man la fila. Bon min banko la nyaro dati. Mil nyanta kala min manke Lamin ajibe bi Gambia dingol jibe ibe fala jie kono ibe tala Libya
mbo point fa race le na fa
mbe
Italy nyen kala woto la
you know
jamal wol kono football ko fa ngo kawol samba
I'm telling
Gambia de ngone football dia o kawol samba ntanga mol jele fa
I can tell you what ye mbe Dubai jam ko dumita Gambia dingol mbe jan right now ati ban every single one is calling me Makwai.
Yep.
But you know, they are not ready yet. Imam pare. Some be jelenga chance di mil the board. Imam still imam pare. Ibe pare nya dire. We have to provide some certain standard things, basic needs. Until more provide no na banko dingoli. They get basic needs, basic standard living condition. More provide no na banko dingoli. Ibe tala nya dire. You know, mo be tata karamo de jida imam fen so de mengela ning football bunda ya nyenta min kan nje yo keje there are many of them findite ma yana findila ndela na fango jibe na ligo jibe aka Senegal fa bo ndela ligo jibe no Guinea buka jibe no wani kasa mas fa bo ndela ligo jibe no birim tella time mune kata jartes bogon dal fango television ala ning nyeng altol sifal aning the mbay camara you know those are the ones doing their best pour mo leg even international games fango jeno
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Na ligo jibe basic data from master na ligo.
Yeah.
Birin the time before toll. So would you call that an improvement?
No.
Ito man no improvement.
Wo record sol wolle bembatandirin because bring along to kanitele pango soto jang. We thought let's dig a little bit to know about Idi. Because manya no kelan tol nyanta sila la dro wetran tol plato ka ngarit.
Exactly.
Marikana pango non dunta ka try ka jibe to know a little bit about Idi. I really struggle, Alaning,
No, Lamin, if you want to know about me, you cannot go through the FA. Gambia dingol. You cannot go through the FA. If it Wikipedia or ita Google.
Yep.
You have to. I don't. You can move better there.
No. Oh, Wikipedia update what do
So update exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So even learn about me is going to be limited.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely. And med lafta pon dole nat la janembe ñu bulale dunang walem Gambia football la ntal mena kasi platform ol ton katra diamol la teng. Nkaje dindingol jamal be Gambia santen desperation o katine katun text la left right and center o kiyeje mo kiyenang on WhatsApp e ka fo ko ha nganyine je nadia matanu WhatsApp le o mita Facebook le para felente nga nyine kinte nang ako puru asebente ma ko la nyamembe ko di kar le jola modol folta o trapo la because ndanga mo jamal le jenda menu patandi wotola I folta trapo kono jama e kodol jonjo la kodol kasarata.
Yes.
Al tol soto as Gambian ex-international player. Nsi mune keno pour kal tol fanan soto aliye mol eduke hanna ranka platform wala fango di yalla tele to ale si ale diam. Aliya fon na dindingol ya menu be football ola. Ib nyanta kam munne because international connection ola aliye ol sotol. Al fintita al expose tale nyem football ola kuol ka kenyameng. Aliye ol lonne. Al simon simfa dal letano kam mako kanyin ka fon na Gambia dindin play la aliye men yalon koy binakam because hamole bela. Du mote bele. If hamo bela e ma soto ba kela dameng. So we need at least altol nyongol kanadi amal simun lekeno kanyino stop.
I mean, I'm bragging about the generation. Dol fana bi jël mi yanko ibe santole mi yanko kira tamsir ñol di pa fo fana ñol as score ke ba ñol yaya jame mi benu army they are all here dol we keep in touch. It's like an association ngamen soto every single person has something to offer.
Right.
This is exactly what we are trying to tell the people back home. Let's get everybody on board. Let's get everybody on board. Mo kana jutu mola. Mo bujang ndolmen player to the last level. Because ndere dinin bulo mutala ngina na Gambia nga dinne nga ko bianko. He can play football. Nga bulo muta nga samba Anderlecht iko tata. Mon possible.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ndene milka play no Anderlecht, ndene milka play no Roda. Those are the people in charge of that team now.
Yeah.
Ala na rabunda den defo now. Sai ni tel me la mon tolle be la mo la jamalle experience to katamen to laji.
Ala eso fanande malla fala fana bakole alal. Ko ala en son konta mutala fana mo problem.
Ni aje ka falen ko at some point nga falen ko you know what mbatu rek nganda sorong ngana haju topoto.
Ani woton to sonna dun tol to fen.
Yalong mo ikati tari la bankola.
Yes.
Absolutely. You have to be able to love your own people. Yele mol makoy.
Yeah.
Surwal ko bala nga la jay nga la leka.
Yep. Absolutely.
You understand? Ndene nga opportunity sur jam. Naman a team a position dealer a Senegalese la or a position dealer another national dealer. I will consider a Gambian force. Even for any man qualifications mbata la ngi push I put you into that place. That's how I am. From day one, Lamin. Bring it a professionality. Na teammate sol nga wala follow ma koy pour que bon to be a professional like me. Ma jibe ko okay ñemu ñinati ñimbata janade ñimboro janne ndebe real le no ma wo jube.
nde brinda nga jamala folo pour nga jamala folo pour mako pour kan yana ke professional play c'est fo solo ning aning sol fay ibota team jumal ibota Hawks le ma jibe ko mbota real le mo yenyandele yele mol mako ni ano ina mana dile modo le ya di fa wala mol
Absolutely.
You know, these are the kind of things nyanta ngamira menna nga ñu makoy we have to try to improve each other, we help each other, but ndol bu ko ken kanyo res ngokuntu duma we will not get us anywhere.
Nowhere.
Absolutely.
You know,
This is you speaking mimbe to ebola fokan. You speaking with a clear consent. It is now up to the authorities to listen, you know, and try to pick what you are trying to tell them, because it is not talking about you. I can tell you you are very comfortable where you are. It's a more, you don't need nobody to help you to move forward because you're already moving forward. You play at the professional level to up to the highest level in football. You move on. You still be in the game and you are climbing the ladder. You are almost there. You don't need anybody, but the Gambia needs you, and you are not turning your back to that. I am just urging the authorities to listen to people like you. You know, I mean, to say for the betterment of football in the country, for the betterment of wrestling, for the betterment of politics. We said for the betterment of football in the country.
Lamin,
they never know that. You got a lot of opportunities like this.
Amanka konte da malam, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
If ntol belen almost is all of us. Is all of us more doren bundal to mi anko ale so opportunity la jele, no. As is score felendi mi anko na diam every time he come manya diam la footballer. They give him sticks, they give him Padembo likewise. Timole Babu Sweden.
Yeah.
Milanko, they are going to play the four tie.
Yeah.
Milanko. Okay. Yala ne bundal me mbele rewo lawo ba pour Gambia bang. Amanke pour Aziz Korde de. Pour Gambia. Aziz na la team they can take players from Gambia, Gambian players, Gambia dingol. To bring them to Sweden ita play with team. Imagine. Just imagine about that. Who knows? Abedakala Jamal Dinti.
Yeah, exactly.
It will be that family Jamal Makoila.
Yeah.
Likewise, Padembo. Likewise, Dudulum. Pafofana. Name them. You know? Kemo Sise. Aning Abunjai, Momoranjai. You know? Ibusabije. Ibuka jibe fon. Ibuka invite. National team will pass game on phone. He might invite from Puka at a game GB. Could you imagine?
Ini mela kumokuntude penke
Abagambia.
Mela kumokuntude. Eka I am a beneficiary to that. I can prove it with certificates. Powerful honor. You talk about a powerful honor. He brought a project in the Gambia. A coaching project, and I benefited from it. I think that was my highest profile coaching certificate in Minnesota with Grupana. And the same person opened up that project, Gambia Football Coaches Association. I remember Pafai, was it Ibu Fai? And then I think it should be either December or Bomb or whoever. They went to Sweden. Just to exchange visit with that with that organization. And people like me, Bacha, like Bojang, Alaji Nyasi, we all benefited from that project. And that helps us. That even what project will motivate, you know, to do more in coaching.
That's it.
I mean, and it was sad. It's very sad that we still got those people, you know, that could even create more of those kind of opportunities for Gambian coaches. It will only help them to improve.
Go until in the Gambian coaches. We said you said that just briefly. Those people they need help.
Yeah.
They need help.
And program also to la jam.
It's a for free. It's gonna be like a sponsor. Either from CAF or until we have some contacts here all around Europe. Me go this football education mall. They are prepared. They are prepared to
Hello.
Go back to Africa or any other place to go porque la more educate. Me go either goalkeeping coach or infield coaches all. You have all those kind of opportunities here. You can do it. But Nemo Bundaliele. How would you do it? And those people, they need help because football, you need refreshment. Ngajiko, it will last time coaches will mark pour ye refresh. But it told me from listen all the world. They themselves since when? Tell me. It's more than 10 years it told they're out of football. How would you help those people to refresh themselves? How?
Thank you. Thank you.
You yourself. Mil from it tell me from like tutorial. It tell from refresh the force before. Because it all can know everything. What new method
on regular basis? On regular basis.
Money.
On regular basis.
Football can improve every time.
Every single day.
Yeah. Akata new level every time. Generation over them. Football found même beka involve football kono sayanga tambita siala le fa
itel fon yende fon refresh la itel fon yende fon refresh la after every 3 years.
Absolutely.
Idi for yamara atanyi nyala ni misal fen na ministry altol fananu soto as ex players.
No, I'll tell you something. I will tell you ngo for briefly. We have a minister now. I will tell you. So he's well articulated. His door is open to everybody.
Very good.
And I've passed through many sport ministers, but one like him, Nenamaj.
Very good.
I will tell you the truth. It has given me a peace of mind. Just recently, I try put a flight charter guy.
Yeah.
Is an example.
Yeah.
Those are things me and Uncle we have been saying it before. Okay, these people I think they are mad to charter fly for the national team to go. Are they out of their mind?
Along that fang, 2008, I told you nearly qualify. It am
ninga fo ndara Senegal nyame. Ninga fo ndara Senegal nyame. You will not believe it.
Mbela fila moilal.
I'm not the kind of person I want to talk, But there are but I cannot say certain things, Me pastor somewhere. There are certain things. Yeah, so because I cannot hide certain things, But there are certain things that those things has to be in between us and the FA.
Right, fair play. That's good.
You understand? We have to do that for our country. It's a sacrifice that if you love your country, you have to do it. If you love your people, you have to do it.
Ite amra science is among advice la dino ministry la ning government be nyang opportunity because I'll tell you also tell you ajanja and no many asabu I'll tell you
no I'm on air. But maybe someone that jang but mbem fole ni ye haklo dwat ning mfota ni opportunity la until nga soto non close. We didn't do it. We didn't do the necessary things. Nyanda minga pour nga soto block. Atada. Nga fo nko nta soto la ko rek but yalong alaka opportunity there you play with it. You understand? ye fola ay na yeso ko tenge last chance ya wala suraka me sanitaju last sanitaju billahi wallahi nim fota nyina hani nte mamari ngol fongi take no la ko tek
absolutely. Yeah,
no
definitely.
I'm telling you the reality.
No, I can see it because
and the crucial part is in a game against Congo. Now Congo, they are one point behind us, and we are going outside in Congo. Do you know that what that means? Who feels it knows it.
Yeah,
I've been there. I did it once, not twice, not 3 times. And ngal nimbije. So because me sabang nimmo me sabang bundi bidon kon. Atel safo ne belo dami.
Definitely.
If we didn't take the necessary measures, yala tere digo ni alaman tankala nintara Congo lose. That's the end of it. I will tell you one thing. That's the end of it. Because they are gonna beat us. They are gonna go 9 points. We are still gonna be 7. It's gonna be one game left. We're gonna play against these people.
No, Angola la follow soto ya follow camera.
Angola follow soto.
Wala follow binaya.
Okay.
Yes, that's Angola la follow nyanta na la ya. Is it sir?
Yep.
Yes, Angola.
Yes.
First, then after Nsinata Congo.
Okay.
Let's
make sure. This is not to the minister, it's to the president.
Thank you. I
the
said
president of the Gambia.
Thank you.
It's not to the minister, it's to the president of the Gambia. That let's make sure we see that game, we win it comfortably. Not even 1-0, not 2-0. Whatever it takes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
I said
if we have the last single penny in that central bank, if we have to take it out and give it to these boys, let's do it, because otherwise that's the end of it.
If you are listening to this show, I will try and cut this part of the audio and share it on WhatsApp. Dukare, please, more finance mention about football on Mbele dental. If you cannot, if we can share this to any groups,
because Lamin, what I'm telling you is these boys, whatever should have been done, they have did it. They've done everything that should have been done. Yeah, they are bakele. So it's left to the Gambian authorities, Gambia government, Gambia Football Federation. Mean to the there is their bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because the players, nobody can say not one single thing to the players now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. They've done everything.
They
have done every single thing. So this game, the last thing.
But it is something that Gambians needs to listen to. These players did all this sacrifice in Minkela, and they've come on top. It is up to the Gambians. It is up to government. It is up to GFF to cross the line. Football nowadays is not only played on the pitch.
It's money.
It's not only played on the pitch. You see, bring boys all when you took them to Gabon, they had their chartered flight and come back home.
It makes them look fresh.
It raised them to another level. This is what we got to agree. Hey, but your point claim, which is very, very clear and which is very important. We are not here to reach out anybody. And I'm not interested to be an FA president or whatever. I'm not really interested in anything. But Gambia will come first to me. Your point claim, and then I can say it from here. We would try to work hard to make sure that the minister listens to the ex-players. He has a conversation with them and talk. We will make sure that it happens.
No, Sanna, he is actually. I can tell you that he is.
Wonderful.
He's an open guy, and he listens. I tell you, he knows the in and out of the problem of Gambian football, and he's trying his best to put some things into places.
That's what we need. We just need to put things in place.
We can go here for like 5 hours, no problem. We are 2 hours into the program now. Akamanta mahana that for it feel like 30 minutes the manake,
Lamin, Idila point Klimbije, we would not talk about that because we will have to excuse him. He has a game tomorrow.
Exactly.
And then on a coaching side, we have talked about a lot, but we will come to a coaching side of Edrissa Sonko. It's gonna be a special program that we're gonna have. And then to tell you the truth, we wouldn't only have Idi on that day. We will have a surprise guest for him. Me Alonko, he played with him. And then to talk about him and his coaching work capabilities. Because Gambian soul needs to know the work he's doing, where he's heading, about that coaching, and then at the head and where he's going. We need to know that. These are things that we need to put. We need to know, because he is there, and then there are a lot of opportunities that he has and want the Gambians to grab. Are they grabbing it? It's a question mark. I don't want us to talk about his coaching side today because it's late for him, and then he has a game tomorrow, and then he needs to get his rest as well. And then I would say good luck in your game tomorrow. And then, but surely we will have you back, and we will stay in touch.
Absolutely, Sanna. Absolutely. We are so honored to have you here. We would love to have you here every time because, like I said, there need to be more of these platforms. Prokaltol sotalia for mole Gambia football botamintole, akatamintole nsimuleke no. And like I said, ntam also to no lamenta mital to na purko explain intole because ntolka enjoy al fele no nal ba ke kan tolka trapo di la koma ba al tol menu fangol singo katra fadila nyola je so al tol leka si fem fono nyamengena men ko itam bema so we will always want to have you here. It can get uncomfortable sometimes because more take no la opinion killing what Gambia fangol nyanta sonna wala nyanta la kanyola opinion no accept but kafo mobe kumale foka ita comfortable ala drong. You don't want to agree with the person or after cool bailale aten sambala dulato fonga open nyo nga nyoso nga nyola mo then after sina fendu pick no kono nga move because menketa Gambia mbe waleje kulumbula nila dum be ngani akiling so mba fule ya baraka bake and through you mbe dani le fana ini menu sutiata nyola nyem platform nga fo nyame is Gambia Football Fans TV nga assist soto janne ngi soto jang nga toldo soto janne nganda soto jang. So we are looking forward to having more. If another connection all sim mako fengo fento kana jang ngana ideals here with the fans and the Gambians.
Musa.
Go. I was my Gambia. I was talking without checking my battery, so the tablet went off. Without knowing.
It's a new
I'm happy that Nyominka is giving you guys lectures. So I just lean back and enjoy it. So you see how happy you are to have it in this platform. You are really over the moon. So that's how Nyominka's doing.
You have to inyantela ikasurual ka nga ufsan jabot. Hamga.
Lamin, be one thing for appeal left and Galia. About Ablai Timo Mbabulu, Ablai Bojang.
Yeah, under 17. Is it under 23 or under 17?
17.
Under
17.
Yeah.
17. And I am appealing to them because Ablai is a hardworking guy. He has a lot of knowledge in the game. But mala problem woterek anita incentives min na team amaso those are all things we anko nyanda haklo plado because gamba move zani nyoti I understand. Ibuka do ko di mola rek ita ya selele sando ibe lo akoto iba yo fila duma. You don't do that. You have my success.
And then it Laila problem. I was very fortunate to be in the same batch with Lai. I did the same batch course with him. The problem with Lai is that low calm guy. Lai wouldn't talk.
No.
But come here, important. The opportunities given to other coaches. I haven't seen a football brain in the country. Momi Alonso, he's smart. He loves what he does.
He knows the game.
He's intelligent. And he knows the game other than Ablai Bojang. Trust me. If he is given the opportunity that is given to any other coach, Lai would deliver more than anybody. Trust me.
I'm telling you.
And what do you say? Lai is that guy who would not talk at the Diamula.
No.
But we all know him. We all know Gambia. But we will have to try to make sure that we put the FA under intense pressure to make sure that all the categories are given equal treatment and equal opportunities for the coaches to to deliver,
Amanta dogola moya dogola Gambia le why ita makwela munatina why
Gambians the biggest problem is complex. You can take a mediocre coach, is a tuba, but he or she is mediocre among 10 achieved in football. You bring him or her to our country, highly paid, give him all the powers, which is normal. I agree on that. As a coach, you have to get all the powers with you. But if we can give 50% of trust, not even 100, 50% of the trust we're giving to a foreign coach, even 50%, that coach will deliver. I have nothing wrong with a foreign coach. But look, we have to help our own by paying them good money, but they'll say, no, it's Sanna. Well, 200 grand. No, and then diga indi foreigner bo xamne so xolé bala mo ñew Gambia winut lu bari nga fay ko thousands of euros ak ay bonuses yo xamne it's crazy waye mën la ko jox ko xamne is your brother in the Gambia man fofu suma argument moy nañ jox gaay sen respect bo xamne lu leen di saaf
Habib, the same thing mo neka mo ko di xew ak Alaji Sarr. Alaji Sarr is going through the same thing.
Alaji Sarr
and Alaji Sarr so young people let's not let them down. Buñ leen they let down. Lolu baaxut. Lolu ahala. Alaji Sarr is going the same through. Is the same through the same thing.
Sanna,
don't go on anything. No, it's not under contract. Man, lately,
Alaji Sarr, let me tell you one thing, because this is something that broke my heart. Suma toge Marco, my gis mu ngi xew. I'm not duma nek ko xamne duma de bëgg ñew ci media di wax lo xamne it concerns suma fellow coaches. All I do is to make sure that I give them the support 100% to move forward. But it breaks my heart to know that ñun Gambian coaches go through. Mota lego legi suñu waxé né Gambian coaches yi suñu mo bëgg wax ci Gambian coaches dañ de jot suma xol bi. Façon yi lay tax. Why can't you give contracts to the coaches, to our coaches, local coaches? Not pay as you go, come a mobile credit. We deserve that. You talking about someone, Alaji Sarr Mohammed, one of the vast experienced coaches we had in the country. He's won everything in the country.
The most successful coach in that country.
Absolutely.
Most successful Gambian coach.
In Gambian football. And we can still respect. We cannot still have that respect for him. With them in national team, you only pay him when you need him. No,
Sanna.
Come,
even the coaches are the under 20 right now.
I know some of them how much money was given to them to travel. I cannot sit here and disclose it.
Nakala Gambia di muna appointé. Naka ñoo appointé a trainer, a fitness trainer boo xam ne mu ngay jógee all the way to South Africa. Man I'm sure that guy is earning more money than Alhaji Sarr without a single doubt. Fitness trainer.
1 million
%.
1 million%.
Okay.
Huh?
It all boils
down to
South
Africa. This is
that
guy is earning.
This all boils
more money. Our core authorities.
Exactly.
You need to respect our colleagues because tay Gambia ñu ngi content tay. Ñep ñu ngi content under 20 bi
in the final.
To the final. Okay, everybody is talking about it. Forgetting those players, you play, they all came to the Gambia. You get places in warga yi fofu. Ñun coaches ñoo xamne respect len. You don't give us our due. We treat those players. Now they represent the country and everybody is proud of them. But you can never be proud of those coaches and give them a contract look at this fell and liko jar. Ben coach bi ñoo mo jógee Gambia di dem Sénégal jox nga mu $8,000. What the heck is going on?
I mean, Sanna, like I said, this all boiled down to, Ngalafim Fangol.
Exactly.
This is the biggest problem we have. Kalafim Fangol.
All come down to that.
Yes, Kanyam Fangol to come Fango, Titarum Fangol, like problem or Bemu or Tatanat. Nimma start come Kalafim Fangol.
You know what, Lamin? Mr. Kadiamu, if you start talking as a coach, you are an opposition or you someone dafa body man you body munuma neka ñom ci the same page because me I don't care whether you give me a job or you don't give me a job. I will always speak my mind. Man non la Musa mel Gambia man. Ñep dañ koy wax dañ wax opposition but I will always speak my mind.
Papa Sanna, one thing I want to add on there. Gis nga opportunity bu ñu jox Tom Gambia ñoko jox opportunity dañ ko bail out because suñ dem based on his winning record duñ ko appoint. You understand? So Tom Gambia ñoko jox opportunity even though I wish him all the best because suma dikala mo coach I wish him to qualify. There is no single doubt about that. But Gambia ñoko may chance. It was not based.
Let me put you three
it
on
was
this.
not based on merit.
No,
mind you, it was not based. It was
not.
Platform memory.
Okay. This thing the Tom first contract Gambia. I don't like talking about coaches. First contract Gambia. Therefore, them the team fails. They fail to qualify to the World Cup living proper. Okay? And FF have trust in him. But forgetting Edrissa Sonko mentioned na position our best players never wanted to qualify. These are the same people. These people are the same people who have players new players in national team. Who are those who are helping who are the national team now? So they say you get chow no issue, and it was hard for the FF to bring them back. Those are the people that they are gelling in the national team. Do you think they didn't connect with the support that is given to Tom right now? And I want to do that. New government FF, the government football authorities has to respect us.
He was not appointed. He was not appointed based on merits. Then go appoint based on merits. Then go appoint. So, if you manage a foreigner that opportunity, how about Gambia and Musa country? But be careful. We are not talking about just an ex-player. Man, I'm not down with all ex-players have to come. No. I'm not ex-players. They continue football as a career. Janga, neka ay coach. Man, not just na play a national team. It's not enough. soo joxee foreigner boo xam ne amul good coaching record in the past nga jox ko national team mu fakastalu daanu nga joxaat ko a second go how about ki nga xam ne Gambian la player dëkk bi juddoo fi sacrifice ba pare mu dem jànga ba am di required document kooku nga war a jox opportunity boobu noonu but still do
Habib
loolu passé
nañ bàyyi di wax ne explain nañ bàyyi di wax
mane dinaa leen dog nag sana because suñu déglukat yi Gambian yi nañ ba pare ñoom 2 hours
demal
okay bring that point and then we'll cut it go on okay
bu ñu wax ne explain lan lañ defal dëkk bi man bu ma ko dee bu ko dégg xanaa explain su nekk Gambia Sandong du explain
it's not fair to say that
xanaa Alhaji Sarr du explain xanaa Ibrahima Mane du explain
okay
xanaa Laye Bojang du explain xanaa ñoom waa Alasala duñ explain
okay
what have they done for the country
okay
you want to tell me that they have done nothing for the country let's be fair to ourselves man
no Sanna lu ma wax dafa clair doo jël explain rek jox ko team man am na man ànduma si loolu man lu ma wax mooy ex-player bu bàyyi football ba pare def football as a career kooku doo ko emalee koo xam ne dafa bàyyi football rek mu toog duñ benn Sanna.
That's what I'm saying.
man duma amal loo xam ne ex-player non ex-player mu def football as a career nekk coach ñooñu laa wax ne seen opportunity dañ ko war a am si dëkk bi that's what I'm saying. waaye soo waxee ne ex-player war nga ko respect
non loolu laay wax ni xam naa ne du mun a jeex so moo tax ma bëgg a koo dog because su dul loolu suñ déglukat yi dinañ ñu daw because dañoo ne ni suñ starté duñ dee jeexal xam naa lii mun nañ koo def 5 hours we don't have enough of it but we know that we'll have more opportunities inshallah because gis naa the followership on here today I'm very happy ñoom Padembo ñoom Assis te ak ñu ma gisut sax ñu bëri laa fi gis ñu ngi follow te we are talking about Gambian football.
Yep.
We are so pleased to have ex-Gambian player. You played for the country. You are now doing your coaching. The opportunity for the Gambian football now is endless. Gambia's opportunity in football is endless. Are we going to grab it? That's the question. Lol lañ wara try, to see how we work that out. Why we have to stop it here. It's almost 2.5 hours we are here. It feels like 30 minutes. It doesn't feel like we have done anything. The Washington fans direct
we got to
this
be
week. Exactly. This week definitely been Raffle. Why inshallah so ñëwaat because we have a new partnership. I'm not calling the Gambian la. Jokadu Records. They want to sponsor some of the prizes we are giving here. I wasn't even emphasizing on why we have this platform because the show is very interesting. I don't want to break anything in this show today. We give away raffles. Maybe more for introduce here, but I'm sure you follow us on social media or you might hear about this. We ask fans, Gambian fans, so that Gambian people can love football because Gambian on kamem for na quarter nga lafim fangula munna problem also. See, we trying to attract people to love our own league, to love our own players, to see them, to know them. So we ask questions and then put a price to it, either a football boot, a bag of rice, maybe 20-liter oil, for them to win for free. This is from us. And then we have other Gambian company, small businesses, try to bring them in so that they can also be part of the sports. Because here you have even these Sunday leagues. They are getting sponsors by these small shops. Sponsor. That's what we want to see in the Gambia. So we try to bring something like that, That's why we are doing this show. But we don't just want to come
amazing.
and exactly.
That's amazing. That's amazing, definitely.
We don't just want to come and do, just that and then go away. It's good to have people like you to come and tell us about the football and talk to us about the football. Then we do the raffle. It makes it fun. Gambia, even a football is a problem. Can you imagine we did a raffle here, giving football to people? I cannot tell you how much they were, how happy they were when I was presenting those balls. They are telling me we don't even have one ball to play football. There's too much. I was listening. Ku problem jamale benna football o kono me alonko is endless.
Yeah, because,
but the basic ones all we
exactly.
need to sort those ones out. If
provide basic needs.
Yeah.
No. Come on.
Not go anywhere. Things like football, plain pitch. To be honest with you, we need to have a better one. I feel discouraged to see some of the pitches. You know, you don't want to play football there. Nkata jang hani pagol to jay ka football pitch also to nyame ke topoto nyame. Come on, man. He can do better.
Anyway, me one appeal to the government. Because like I said, they also have a part to play.
Yeah.
Not only a political follower, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yanda balafara Gambia dingol den makoy.
Absolutely.
You know, things are very tight. Things are very tough in Gambia. Dindingol be banko bulale bita bulale kunol ko be Faal kensenke no.
Yeah.
You know, Canada men fanang janda fan kulat la bete no.
Yeah.
They come here, they don't even have where to start from. You know, it will be in Jiko. But if you have something that you can bank on in your own country, no way it's like home.
Yeah.
You rather stay there with a penny than going outside to go and hustle for 5. You know.
Absolutely.
Legal. They have a way. They have a way to sponsor it, to help teams. Because, like we were saying, how many company in Gambia?
Idin kom malla fi kuntula baramba o kuntula because ninge soto kotek ebe strategy nat la katunta mbe fono la jan ninga mbe fo jambi.
No problem.
we need you guys to come and tell us because strategy il fanana bi jelale menu jaliye karangaliye long
football aka work wala nyama because
exactly
ni teamol me fon sustain no sign.
Yeah.
Wala na problem oti.
Yeah.
Teamol boka contract wol fon dino players wala.
Exactly.
Be pare nin play me opportunity to pro attack outside. Iko for ye transfer fee demand pro wala. Mi an ko ibuka jo fen.
Because no wonder we cannot finish this.
Next problem.
Lamin.
No, Sanna nge dani drong ngani loja.
I completely agree.
No, Lola Janne, so we can have another program. Yes. Yes.
Is one of the biggest problems in Gambian football.
Exactly. That's a program.
That's a topic of that should be a new topic.
We all agree.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's different. Very deep. In fact, I am very particular about that thing.
The female league also.
Yeah.
Let try Marco, you know.
Absolutely. I think we'll and draw a lot of things out of this and then bring a special program.
There are a lot of strategies. There are a lot of strategies we can put in place. Like I tell you, we don't need that much. You know, we just need to put some certain things and
that's it.
But what are those things? How are we going to implement them? You know.
We can develop on all these things. So let's
and that's what we are going to do.
And then we will pick it from there.
Thank you very much. That's exactly what we are going to do. Ala baraka bake. In the meantime, imagine na nyomin kamusu ataben si sindikan na silang ala mo be wuri la drop. So fonsi yung kuntu ja.
All right, Idi.
Okay, thank you very much, Idi.
Sanna, Lamin.
Yes, appreciated, ala baraka.
Musa,
yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all thank you to all the fans, and who are watching us, who have been following. It's been a long program, but it's worth every minute of it. Mafulali ala baraka bake, you guys,
Absolutely.
you are fantastic. You stuck with us for the whole 2 hours. It's just too much to talk about, but we have learned a lot from this, and in fact we are going to learn more after this because we'll take a lot of topics here. These people can help us and explain a lot and tell us what we can do, which is going to help Gambian sports. So thank you once again. Until next Friday, inshallah, keep your eye on our Facebook page for the questions and the raffle coming. It's gonna be a nice prize. I was gonna tell you guys, Jokadu Records are going to be our new partners. Jokadu Records, they're going to be our new partners to help us buy these prizes that we give to our winners. You see their adverts, and we'll put their adverts on here as well, asking all other businesses to come in, and help us. It's about Gambia. Thank you very much from myself, Lamin Barrow, and the whole team. We'll see you again next week.